So, do you think you can tell whether someone is going to be successful in, say, 5 years or 10 years from now? I would say you can, believe it or not. And figuring it out is actually very, very simple. All you have to do is take a look at their typical day. So, extraordinary people have extraordinary habits, while average people have average habits. There are very few exceptions to that rule, and it applies to you also. This rule applies to you also. So, if you want to know where you are going to be 10 or 20 years from now, look at what you're doing today or what you did yesterday. As you're listening to this video or podcast, ask yourself the following question. If I keep doing what I'm doing today, will I be where I want to be in 10 or 20 years from now? And make sure you're brutally honest with yourself. So I encourage you to dig deeper by asking this question for each specific goal that you have. Look at your goals and ask yourself, will I achieve these goals if I keep doing what I'm doing today? So you will know the answer if you're honest enough with yourself. Make sure you are honest enough with yourself and you will know the answer. So how confident are you about your ability to achieve your goals based on what you're currently doing? So let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, is your confidence 8 out of 10, or is it 6 out of 10, or even 3 out of 10? So if it's less than 8 out of 10, you probably don't have the daily habits that will allow you to successfully achieve your goals. But don't worry though, this is exactly what we'll be working on in the habits course that I'm building. So daily habits aren't necessarily hard to do, but it's very easy not to do them at all. That's why you are listening to this podcast or this video in the first place. You know you need something to help you stick to your habits, the good habits that you have. So when asked what keeps you from committing to new habits, you might argue that you were very busy today and couldn't do the XYZ, or for whatever reasons that you may give yourself. You might say that you'll find time later, maybe later today or maybe tomorrow. But the truth is, you can always come up with excuses, always. But if what you're doing today isn't going to lead you towards a future of fulfillment, a future of happiness, a future of health, there's very little reason to believe things will magically change later on, magically change for you. So how often have you heard people say, I'll start tomorrow? Whether they are talking about a diet, or they're talking about exercising, or they're talking about learning a new skill, the result is usually the same. Tomorrow comes and goes, but the diet or the workout or the activity never starts. And the worst part is, we knew it wasn't going to happen the minute they said, I will start tomorrow. So looking at your own habits, remember, looking at your own habits, you can predict your own success.